a nasty landing. You okay?
Where the hell am I, Rosales?
Fracked is an upcoming FPS game created by the guys who brought us Phantom Covert Ops. I recently got a chance to play about a level and a half of the campaign, which lasted about 40 minutes, and I want to share my thoughts on it. The game is played with 2 move controllers and can easily be played from a seated position if you're lazy like me. There is also quite a few options you can change to make the experience best suited to you. The demo began with me skiing down some slopes. You tilt your head to dodge out of the way of incoming obstacles. This works very well, which allowed me to line myself up for some epic jumps. The music and sound design is incredible during this downhill rush. It really elevates everything that is going on around you. The next section involves gunfights. I was able to test out 2 guns in the game, a pistol and an SMG. Both you have to manually reload and both only require 2 actions to do so. I always worry with how the moves will track reloading in PSVR games, as in some games it can be a bit finicky, but in Fracked it simply works. I never had an issue with reloading at all, which kept me in the fights at all times, which is a very good thing too, as the fights are very fast and intense. You can grab cover in a similar fashion to The Walking Dead VR. This, like for reloading, also just works, even from a seated position in the real world. It was great to experience this mechanic in an FPS game, especially one which is pretty fast paced. It's a lot of fun popping in and out from cover, it adds a bigger sense of realism, and I really hope we see it more in VR games from now on. Cover isn't the only thing you can grab though. Some sections have you scaling walls, which was a decent change of pace between the gunfights. Once again, the controls just work, and you can rotate yourself freely around a ledge you are grabbing onto. The most fun thing you can interact with though are the zip lines. These are dotted around each area you fight in, and you can still shoot enemies whilst you're holding onto them. I played on the medium difficulty setting, which gave me the flexibility to act out action hero-like moments. I was able to run to a zip line and whiz down one without much fear of dying in the process. Overall, I think Fracked is turning out to be the next big FPS PSVR game. Everything works very well and is very solid. The combination between skiing and shooting really brought me back to the old James Bond games, where they alternated between gameplay elements. Admittedly, the colour schemes are very different between them 2 games, but the sense of adventure was very similar. Fracked is definitely a game to keep your eyes on.